students, welcome to Chem tutorial. In this video, let's see Class 6 Science Chapter 11, Nature's Treasure. In Part 2, in Part 1 we have studied up to water. Water is one of the nature's treasure, and why should we celebrate World Water Day, and in what ways can we conserve water and the importance of water. These are the things studied in Part 1. In Part 2 we are going to study the another nature's treasure, that is sun. Okay, have you ever observed your mother or grandmother cut raw mangoes and expose them to the hot sun for several days to dry? Okay, already we know that. Okay, in our house also they are doing the same. Okay, why should the cut mangoes and exposed to the hot sun for several days to dry? Because to remove moisture through evaporation, and this process help in drying the mangoes, preventing spoilage and preserving for a long time. Okay, let us explore more about energy from the sun. Energy from 11.3, energy from the sun. On a sunny day means summer day. Okay, on a sunny day, Bhumi and Surya are helping Aji dry chilies in the sun. Okay, they are helping their grandmother. Aji says, we use the heat from the sun to dry it. We can also dry chilies when fresh ones are not available. Okay, our mother also doing the same thing. Okay, they are doing some grains. Okay, they are exposing, they are doing some grains in the hot sun. Okay, for dry. Similarly, they are also doing, we use the heat from the sun to dry it. We can use dried chilies when fresh ones are not available. I will give you some to take home. Okay, I'll also give some chilies to for your home. Do you know that the sun is the main source of energy on earth? Yes, Aji, do you know that the sun is the main source of energy on earth? All plants and animals are depend on it. Okay, Aji says sun is the main source of energy. The plants and animals are also depend on it. Okay, already we know that plants use, how the plants use the sun's energy. Okay, that is plants use sunlight for photosynthesis. The sun's heat drives weather pattern and water cycle, and coal, oil and natural gas are stored solar energy from ancient plants and organisms, and then the sun keeps earth warm enough to support a life. These are the things. Okay, we are getting the sun is from these things we know that sun is the main source of energy on earth. We use heat and light from the sun of various purposes. What are some of the activities for which we need heat and light? Bhumi, draw some pictures to show the uses of heat and light from the sun. Help her by adding more examples. Draw the pictures and write down the description in the space provided. Okay, already we know that we get heat and light from the sun. Okay, for various purposes. What are some of the activities for which we need heat and light? Okay, what about the importance of heat and light from the sun? Okay, that Bhumi draw some pictures here. Here two pictures are given and three tabular columns are given. Okay, we want to write. Help her by adding more example. Draw the picture and write the descriptions in the space provided. First we want to draw the picture and then we want to write the description in the space provided. First one is plants make food. Okay, already we know that plants use sunlight for photosynthesis for preparing food. Next one is drying of clothes. Okay, in this in presence of sunlight, what happen? Clothes will dry. Okay, but clothes will dry due to evaporation. And the next one is sunlight helps dry fruit like mangoes and clothes by evaporating moisture. That also we can write. Next one is solar panels. Okay, you draw solar panel and then you can write the description in the box. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity for homes and industries. That we can write, producing electricity. Next, sunlight helps human being produce vitamin D for bones. Okay, vitamin D, it provide vitamin D for our bones. That also you can draw the picture and write the description in the box. One afternoon, Bhumi and Surya passed by the field near Aji's house. Okay, the next day, that is one day afternoon, Bhumi and Surya passed by the field near Aji's house. When they saw a cow grazing the grass. Okay, grazing, that means to eat grass. To eat grass. Okay, already we know that cow will eat grass. When they see a cow grazing the grass, they talk about the sun being the main source of energy. Read the conversation carefully and answer. Okay, sunlight, that is sunlight heat. What about is leading to evaporation and rainfall? That also we can write. Okay, first one in the picture. Look at this cow, it is grazing the grass and getting energy from it. Okay, that Bhumi said, look at this cow, it is grazing. Okay, grazing means already we know that to eat grass. Okay, and getting from this, the cow is getting energy from this. And then Surya said, no, I think this cow is getting energy from the sun. Okay, and then he said, no, not like that. The cow is getting energy from the sun. Next, Bhumi said, the cow is standing in the sun. The cow is standing in the sun, but it does not mean that is getting energy from the sun. That it is standing in the sun. That's all. Doesn't mean it does not getting energy from the sun. And the Bhumi said, and the next Surya said, the cow is eating grass. Grass leaves need sunlight to grow. So the main source of energy in the sun. This is way cow gets energy from the sun. Okay, in the same way, all these, according to you, whose statement is correct and why? Okay, all these statements are correct. According to me, all these statements are correct only. Okay, sunlight helps plants prepare food. The sun also provide all the living beings on earth with light and heat. It is the main source of energy. Okay, the sun helps plant. Okay, during photosynthesis, what happen? Plants preparing food with the help of sunlight. With the help of sunlight, plants preparing photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis means preparation of food. Okay, the sun also provide all the living beings on earth with heat and light. Okay, the sun gives us heat and light to all living beings. It is the main source of energy. In many households in India, water is offered to the sun early in the morning, an expression of gratitude to the sun. Okay, they are doing, okay, the water is offered to the sun. Okay, because they are believing that sun god. Okay, they are believing that sun is the god for everyone. Okay, so they are doing, water is offered to the sun early in the morning and as an expression of gratitude to the sun. Okay, we have seen at many places. Okay, have you seen solar panels on rooftop, on top of street lights, on traffic signals? Okay, next is solar panels. Okay, what is the importance of solar panels? Using the solar energy, we are getting electricity. We are getting solar energy. So from the solar energy, we are getting electricity. Okay, so we have seen solar panels on rooftop or top of the street lights on traffic signals. The solar panels captures the sun's energy and produce electricity. Okay, what about the functions of these solar panels? Okay, it captures the sun's energy and produce electricity. So energy from the sun also directly used for cooking in a solar cooker or for heating water in a solar water heater. Okay, from this, using this solar panels for, it is also used for cooking in a solar cooker and heating water in a solar water heater. These are some of the importance of using solar panels. What will happen if the sun is not visible for a few days? Here one box is there, one question is there, that is, what will happen if the sun is not visible for a few days? Okay, the correct answer, we may have to depend on artificial lighting during daytime also. For example, tube light and spotlight, that you can use artificial lighting. Next, without sunlight, earth's surface would cool rapidly. Okay, that also we can write, without sunlight, earth's surface would cool rapidly. Third one, plant rely on sunlight for photosynthesis. Without sunlight, affecting the production of oxygen and food supplying chain. Next, absence of sunlight would lead to reduced energy production. This also we can write. One cannot imagine life on the earth without the sun. The sun is the main source of energy on the earth. Okay, this is also important. Sun's energy, sun also very important because it is, sun is the main source of energy on the earth. Plants get energy from the sun and produce food. Animals eat plants and grow. Okay, by using the chain, we get food from the both plants and animals. What about the sources of main sources of food? Plants and animals. So we get food from both plants and animals. This cycle on earth is possible due to the sun. Only because of the sun the cycle is possible on the earth. So we are all dependent on the sun as the main source of energy. Where do we find a large variety of plants and animals? Let us explore. So we have studied up to the importance of, we have studied the importance of sun's energy. Next we are going to study about where do we find a large variety of plants and animals. Let us explore. Okay, where do we find a large variety of plants and animals? In forest especially. Okay, let us explore. Okay, 11.4, forest. Okay, we find forest are always a large variety of plants and animals. One morning, Aji takes Bhumi and Surya for a walk in the forest. And the next day morning, Aji takes Bhumi and Surya for a walk in the forest. They find a variety of herbs. They are very much excited to see the herbs. Herbs means, already we know that small plants. Okay, small plants are called herbs. Example, mint, tulsi. Shrub means bushy plants are called shrub. Example, rose and trees. Okay, trees in the forest. Aji explained, forests are large areas with a dense growth of various types of of plants. And then he explained about the forest. What are forests? Forests are large areas with a dense growth of various types of plants. On the way, they collect some nellikai. Nellikai means gooseberries, Canada term for Indian gooseberries that have fallen on the ground. Okay, many gooseberries have fallen on the ground. Haji tells him, we have a tradition in the village not to pluck fruits from the trees. And the Haji says, we should not pluck any fruits from the trees. Okay, they are all left for animals and birds to eat. Okay, we should not pluck fruits from the trees. It is only for the animals and birds to eat. Discuss with your friends and make a list of at least 5 products that we get from forest. Okay, what are the things? Okay, you can discuss with your friend what are the things we can get from forest. Already we know that wood, pepper, medicines, spices, gum, rubber, fruits and nuts, raisins, charcoal, oil, honey. These are the things we can get from the forest. Forests are a natural home for many wild animals. Already we know that we can see many wild animals in the forest. So forests are a natural home for many wild animals, including birds and insects. Not only animals, including birds and insects. Forests provide food and shelter to them. Okay, forest gives food and shelter to many wild animals, birds and insects. In nature, every animal depends on other life forms for survival. The diversity of life forms ensure food for every living beings. Okay, however, over the years, the forest cover have been decreasing mainly due to human activities like large-scale cutting of trees. Due to urbanization, what happened? The forests are being cut. Okay, due to human activities, large-scale cutting of trees. It takes many years to grow a new forest or restore lost forest. Nowadays, we are losing the forest due to human activities. Therefore, we must preserve and use forest responsibility so they can get enough time to regenerate. Okay, animal that is Vana Mahotsava is a weekly long event. It's a week-long event celebrate across the country during the month of July. What is Vana Mahotsava? We celebrate Vana Mahotsava in the month of July. Okay, so Vana Mahotsava is the annual tree planting festival celebrated across India from July 1st to 7th. Okay, why should we celebrate Vana Mahotsava? Because to raise awareness among individuals regarding the importance of trees and inspire citizens to plant more of them. More trees we want to plant on that day. Okay, tree planting, especially the planting of trees. That is the main purpose of celebrating Vana Mahotsav. Vana Mahotsav is a week-long event celebrated across the country during the month of July. It is a forest festival. Otherwise, it is called a forest festival, which new plants and trees are planted and awareness about the respecting forest is raised. The aim of the event is to increase the green cover. Okay, we want to increase the plants. Okay, so you too can plan a Vana Mahotsav in your community. Okay, you can also plant in the month of July during Vana Mahotsav festival. You can also plant some more trees in your community. From ancient time, India had a tradition of respecting, protecting, and preserving forests. In the ancient time, what happened? They have done it. Okay, our ancient people they have done it. That is, they have respecting, protecting, and preserving forest. You have already learnt about scared growth in the chapter diversity in the living world. Already in the diversity in the living world, we have studied about the scared groves. Okay, many efforts have been made by common people to prevent the cutting of trees. Okay, the people are doing some of the activities to prevent the cutting of trees and thus saving forest. One such effort is the famous Chipko movement. Okay, one of that effort made by the people is the famous Chipko movement. Already we know that Chipko movement. Simply we can say that Chipko movement was a group of action in India with a goal that is of saving trees. Okay, it started in early 1970 in Uttarakhand, previously part of Uttar Pradesh. Local women actively participated. Women, especially local women, actively participated in this movement. They encircled and hugged the trees to protect them from being felled. Okay, what happened? They encircled and hugged the trees to protect them from being felled. Okay, simply we can say Chipko movement was a group action in India with the goal of saving trees. During their walk in the forest, Bhumi and Surya noticed that there are a lot of leaves on the grounds and the soil feels damp. Okay, during the walking, what happened? During the walking in the forest, Bhumi and Surya noticed there is a lot of leaves. Okay, already we know that in the forest a lot of leaves on the ground and the soil feels damp. Damp means what happened? A little wet. Aji explained the root of plants hold on the soil and prevent it from being washed away. Okay, what about the function of the root? Already we know that the roots prevent from soil erosion. The roots of a plants hold on the soil together and prevent it from being washed away. The leaves that fall from the trees decay. Okay, what happened to the leaves? The leaves will decay. Okay, the leaves will decay and enrich the soil with the nutrients and change it into nutrients and change it into manure. This soil is used by the plants and trees to grow. Automatically, the soil is used by the new plants and trees to grow. This is an example of recycling in nature. Okay, this is not made by human beings. It is done by nature. Okay, this is an example of recycling in nature. Let us investigate the soil in more detail. Okay, next one is, in the next topic we'll study about soil in more detail. Okay, that's all. The part 2 will get over. We'll meet part 3 in the next video. Until then, if you want more videos, like, share and subscribe Chem Free Tutorial.